So how do you actually start? It's a it's a simple answer. You just begin by doing, right? You just start doing, start action. But it's not as simple. It's sometimes when you want to do something, when you're in the middle of a conversation and you tell somebody, "Oh, I'm going to do that now," or "I'm going to start working out." How do you actually start? Do you just start doing, or because it's important to have a plan, right? And if you have a plan, you need to understand the topic enough. So before making a plan, you have to research something. So let's say I want to get fit. You need to get that idea of how much body fat you have if you want to lose body weight, like drastically. Or let's say you want to make a business. You need to understand the topic you are trying to discover or work on, and then understand how you're going to scale that thing. The same with YouTube, right? You can't just say I'm going to begin. Of course, you can, but you have to set yourself a standard, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what is the end goal, or if the goal is enjoying the process or enjoying the results or just beginning, right? Some people just like to talk about what they want to begin with and they never do anything else with it. So let's say, how do you begin YouTube? I'm going to be speaking from my own experience because I've been beginning doing YouTube. I'm trying to begin do YouTube for years now, and it kind of, when you're a kid, you're trying to do the vlogs, and then you see that not a lot in your life is so interesting that you will record it, and then you have the problem of, I don't know, making a video or recording or sound, or I don't know. So you then stop thinking about doing the vlogs, and you start to think about doing cinematic shots, and then you see that that's not that easy. And by the time you don't care what people think anymore, you just sit down and start talking about stuff that you want to talk about, because by then you already discovered pieces of yourself that you like. And I think it's the same in everything we do in life, right? As I said before, you have 360-degree eyesight of everything, what you want to do and what you can do in life when you're born. And then the people around you and the surrounding areas and everything narrows your view of what you want and what you don't want to do, right? And then as you start doing stuff, you see, oh, okay, I don't like skiing, so you stop looking at the skiing stuff and snowboarding, and I don't like water sports, and you kind of, at the end of your life, know what you really want. So it's easier for you to talk about some certain topic. And it's definitely not a idea or a decision that should be made when you're 15 years old or 18 years old, what you want to do in life. So getting used to being uncomfortable in different situations that you're not familiar with, it's important, because if you want to live a boring life, it's the best way to do that, right? You just do one thing always, stick to a routine and never question anything, and your life is going to be in that sense perfect, right? But if you are a creative person and want to experience more than just going to work and getting a vacation once a year, right? Or 2 times a year, you're going to have to get used to changes and to being uncomfortable. And it's hard. It's because every time you do something you haven't done before is probably it's similar fear, right? Similar things come to your mind. Oh, what if this is not good enough? What if I'm not good enough? And as you get older, you get that idea of yourself that you are good enough, you are able to do stuff, and the more things you do and create, the easier it is to fail, because you're used to that thing failing, right? And let's say I create videos right now. I'm trying to leave bits of my uncertainty inside of those videos, just so I can watch later on those videos and see that it wasn't perfect, and it's never going to be perfect. And realizing that it's never going to be perfect will, there are two ways of looking at this, right? It's never going to be perfect, so why do it? Why even do it, right? Or it's never going to be perfect, why not enjoy the process of almost becoming perfect, right? So, like, understanding that you're never going to be perfect at anything, you can only try your best, and understanding that even if you try your best, you might not be perfect, it's going to help you a lot. I kind of thought about that I'm going to be doing YouTube once I'm perfect, and I got to that idea right now, like this year, that you just have to start. You have to like record videos. You have to talk about things you're interested in, and just see where it takes you. Right? It's in everything is the same. In jobs, in training, you have to experience a lot of stuff so you know what you really want, and that's what I'm doing right now. This video is about my rant of just trying to create and doing stuff. I'm going to post it anyways because it's an interesting topic to myself, and I hope somebody will find it useful. And yeah, this is my theme for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you look till here, I really appreciate you for watching. My job is, my idea of this YouTube is like getting better every time. Every video I make, I try to make it better in some kind of way. I know it looks, if you look at the video, the first video I made and the video right now, there is a difference, and the difference will come by time. So you gotta be patient and love the process, right? Because if you don't like the process, why even create? Why even do stuff? And the uncertainty in that creative process is always going to be there. So running from uncertainty is never a good idea. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.